Hello, everyone.
Oh, I told him I got photo of it.
Oh, they are having it. Okay.
Hi, Noble Hiram. How you doing?
Hi, Sterling.
Hi, Crystal.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Trying to leave work as usual.
I
Hi, Crystal.
understand.
Hi. How are you doing?
Welcome. All is well. Doing all right.
Good.
Hope
I'm
you
gonna
be
put my
doing
camera on as soon as I walk out of here. Hi.
great to see you.
Let
See you all.
everybody get on here.
The great Steve in person.
Hi guys, my name is Tim. I'm a new guy.
Hi,
Hey,
Tim.
Tim.
Well, I do got some good news for the active agents. Your agent training starts this Thursday at 8 p.m. And that will be Sean. So I will be doing the Monday calls and Sean will be doing the Thursday calls.
Okay, this is Tim. I'm going to be joining later, so would I be in on that training?
On the agent training,
Yeah.
if you're it's for active agents only. So if you're not an active agent yet, Tim, then you'll just be on this training call until you become an active agent, and then you'll start getting the emails for that.
Okay.
So, unless it changes between now and Thursday, you never know.
That's true.
So in reality, if the active agents don't want to be on tonight's meeting, you don't have to, because it's obviously going to be pretty repetitive as far as
Okay.
maybe a little bit of a breakdown on what we're doing and how we're progressing.
Okay.
But for those who want to stay, that's fantastic. And I have been getting everyone's emails. I'm responding to them as fast as I can and trying to get answers at the same time. So just be patient with me and we'll get all the kinks worked out. I did have a Zoom issue and I went back and looked, and somehow, some way, our times got crossed and we weren't able to connect, but that's okay. We can fix that and make sure we connect again. Okay. So how's everyone doing tonight?
Sorry.
Very well.
Excellent.
I'm gonna jump off this call. I'm gonna call Thursday. Normally I wouldn't, but I gotta make another phone call. I'll see you later, Sterling.
Okay, have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, before we get started, does anybody have any questions? We'll maybe cover a couple of them now and then cover some more at the end here.
Yes, Sterling, Bob Stepp here.
Hi, Bob.
Is Sean back in commission? Because I had two conference calls set up with him, and he wasn't a show for either one of them.
Well, I know he's sicker than a dog right now. He actually messaged me earlier today, very briefly, saying, "Hey, man, I am really under the weather. Want to know if you could handle a meeting tonight."
These were from last week, not now.
That I don't know, Bob. That I don't know. Anything that you guys asked me to check in on last week, I definitely sent him an email covering all my notes that I had. So as far as
No, he emailed me and asked for a time for a phone call, and I gave him the time for 2 different days of the week last week, and he never even responded or showed up for the phone call. So I thought maybe something was going on behind the scenes.
if it's personal, I probably don't know. So I honestly couldn't give you an answer for that because I really don't know. But I can reach out and see if he can at least make contact with you to set up another time or something or whatnot.
Thank you.
So that's about my limitations. but I'll definitely reach out to him. Let me write that down real quick. You said you reached out on two different occasions?
Yes, and he responded and set up a time for a phone call. And
okay.
both times, these were 2 different days. I was at the time and place for the phone call, and he never called. So I just kind of wrote it off as something's going on.
Yeah, hard telling. I know that guy's busy.
Well, I understand if he just send me an email, can't talk now, we'll talk, later in the week or next month or whatever it is. Just any kind of acknowledgement. Don't leave me hanging, twice. So,
No, I got you.
make the appointment and then not even acknowledge that he didn't show up. So,
Yeah, I actually wrote here courtesy call. So yeah, I'll make sure he reaches out to you. I'll do my
thank you.
best to do so. You're welcome. All right. Anybody else got anything? Hey, Terrence.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm awesome, man. I just came in from Eleuthera, one of my family islands for 6 days. Really rough, but it was good.
Nice. Nice.
Mhm. So the competition for the is it the night deadline? Is it at 12 noon at 12 p.m. or is it the deadline? It's today, right? For 23rd?
23rd yet? Yes, I believe so. How's
So
everybody? I know a bunch of you send in your tier ideas. Was that what you're talking about, Terrence, about the tier idea
yeah,
stuff?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So will
Okay.
it be over at 12 tonight? Can you still send it
PM,
before
yeah,
12
Eastern time.
Eastern
Like,
time? Okay. All
yeah, so
right.
it'd be 12 a.m. So
Mm-hmm.
at midnight tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Because where do I send it?
To the support email.
Support at Hotel Etc.
Uh, no. You'll send it here. Matter of fact, I'll post the link up here real quick.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. Give me 1 second here. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Support. It came out so fast.
Yeah, I know. Time, all my days are starting to mix together. So,
I get it. I understand that. I know how it is.
okay. All right. Got all my stuff put up here.
One more thing, starting on the technical side, I got an email
Yeah.
today saying my account has been activated, and that and in the last 4 months, I've never had access to my back office with the correct information, and my site has never been activated for the customer I turned in. So I really need to, whether it be you or Sean or that guy, because I have a site that doesn't work at any level, and I'd really like to get it going before I go out and beat the bushes to drum up more business.
But okay, just hold on here. I'm gonna take a peek here real quick. Okay, I see exactly what you're talking about.
I'll reference to, I'm going to take people's time on the call here, but back on September 28th, I had a church named Conversation with God. The church that signed up, and it never appeared, nothing has ever appeared in my back office except a test that I did about 3 or 4 months ago. Nothing shows up in the back, and it just doesn't work. Not forget about the travel thing or the, but it just doesn't work. And I never had
Okay.
access to the other pages that I was supposed to review. So that's why I really need Sean, somebody to call so I can get on track here, because I have a whole string of people I want to enter, but I'm not going to enter them into a black hole that they won't be recorded.
Okay, that's kind of strange. Because I have a lot of the organizations of other agents that are showing up fine. So maybe, yeah, that's something that needs to be addressed here.
And
Yeah,
just gun shy.
anytime.
But I did the test, and it took a month for it to show up. And then I did one on. I had a church that signed up on September 28th, which was about 3 weeks ago, and it's never showed up. And I called the church, and they said, "Yo, we got some autoresponder emails and stuff, about the program."
Mhm.
And then I said, "Well," they asked me a question, and I said, "Well, I can get access to my pages that you have access to." Because I was promised I'd be sent access to the charity saw, but I never got any access to get to those pages. I couldn't
Okay,
answer a question on some I couldn't see.
so like when a organization, fills out their org page, the process of how, once that happens, it comes to me, and then I will, they'll either set up a meeting with me, or if they don't want to set up a meeting with me, they don't. Then we activate their account after we review it, or their campaign. And sounds to me like you got a disconnect on all parts of your back office.
Well, and again, today I got an activation notice on a testing I did 3 or 4 months ago. It took 3 or 4 months just to acknowledge that I had put a test in there, and that's the only thing that shows in my back office, not the actual church that has signed up, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Again, there's some bugs in there somewhere, and I will spend whatever time it takes with the tech guy or you or Sean, because I'm really cautious about sending a whole bunch of other churches to your site and not having me be able to see them, or they're not getting any feedback on their questions from me.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. I'm making some detailed notes here to make sure that everything gets addressed.
Yeah, maybe some other sites out there too, but again, it's just been strung out from mine so long. I really wanted to get it addressed.
Okay, yeah, because we have, like, right now we have, and I believe this has been mentioned to some of you before. We have okay. Okay. All right, let me figure out. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So as I was saying before, we have right now probably a little over 35 million in campaigns active at the moment. So we're definitely moving along here. And all right, so are we good on questions right now before I move on? Does anybody else got anything before we move forward?
Sterling, could you repost the email for me, please? I didn't get all of it.
It's in the chat box there.
The chat box.
Yep, like if you go to, it'll be like probably the settings, it says more, and then you'll see chat. You can go up to the chat and open up your chat.
Okay. All right.
And then I got
Let me
it.
see that.
I got it sitting right in there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. All right, so do we have any, I guess I should probably start off most important part and introduce myself. My name's Sterling Rasmussen. I'm the vice president here for fundraising agent. And I also handle all the organizations that the agents bring in as far as qualifying them for their campaign and also helping them get their pages that they're assigned set up and kind of help them make it focus on what it is they're trying to raise funds for. So do I have any first-time callers on here tonight? I take that as a negative. Okay. So being that everybody is returning or whatnot.
I'm sorry. I had myself muted. Me, Tim Sawyer, first time.
Okay. Okay, Tim. So you're probably kind of confused on all that back and forth there that we were just going through.
Not
We
really.
had okay, we had some kinks obviously on a couple of the agents' pages that we need to address and find out what's going on with them. All right. Tim, you haven't been on here with us yet? Mute yourself there.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be signing up tonight or first thing in the morning, and then I'll be on board.
Okay, so you've been on one of the Monday night calls already, haven't you?
Um,
The agent orientation call?
no.
Okay. All right, no problem. Just you have a familiar face, that's all.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Tim and everybody else who's listening, we actually started this program a few years back. It was in development and had been launched right before COVID and was just kicking off. And then COVID happened. And well, we had to shut down. So when that shutdown took place is actually when I came on board. Sean, the CEO, the president of this company, and I grew up together in the same town. I live in Indiana. He lives in Georgia. And we still stayed in touch all these years. And I was in the graphics business for several years and decided that I wanted to do something different. So I'm still in the graphics business, but I kind of do it more for pleasure than necessity. And when this program was introduced to me, I was kind of just taken back by it. Like it's probably one of the easiest fundraising setups for not only for agents bringing in organizations, but for the organizations themselves. I mean, it's a hassle free. It's like 100% free to them. It's they get a website that they have to promote, so there's no products that they have to deal with, no tangible products, and then all the donors get rewards and discounts that is more than what they donate 99% of the time. Actually, quite a bit more than what they donate as far as what they get in return. So, and as for the agent, what the agent's job is really is to just reach out to these organizations and provide the URL you're given once you signed up to become an agent with us. You'll be given your own web page, which you're provided a URL, and you just share that URL, whether you share it on social media, in person, on business cards, flyers, whatever. We're gonna have all that in the agent back office for you guys to be able to benefit from. So as far as the cards and the flyers and whatnot, I got that stuff finally sent over. I did create all that stuff for the agents. So that way they have some, and it's very informative too. It like pretty much breaks down the entire structure of the fundraising program. So meaning that I'll share my page here. A lot of you have seen this before. Some of you haven't. It'll be your first time. So let me share my screen. Just one second. All right, there we go. All right, can everybody see this? All right. All right, so we'll start here at the beginning. What does being a fundraising agent mean? It means you have the ability to introduce organizations who want to raise funds. Like I mentioned earlier, after the organization has been vetted by us, we'll provide them with their own replicated fundraising back office for like the organization. So they'll basically have a duplicate of what you have, which will have the detailed breakdown of the donors, how many donors have donated, how much has been donated already, the duration of the campaign and things of that nature. And like it says, all the commissions are tracked in real time. So, and then once the desired amount has been reached, or once the campaigns, reach their goal, or if they had a time frame that they wanted to run it at, if that time frame comes up before they reach their goal, we'll speak with them about the option of continuing their campaign, or if they want to end it right then and there because they, that specific sport or organization needs the money now, then once that campaign's been closed, within 7 days, the agent, the organization will both be paid. So like really what it is, we're like a merchant processor. So we kind of handle everything. We handle all the donations, we handle the distribution of the money to the campaign holders of the organization, to the agents. So really, it's like a hands-free for the agent and for the organization, aside from just sharing your links and drawing your donors in. So, okay. And as far as how you get started to become an agent with us, you just click on our fundraisingagent.com page and it directs you right through the process. Very, very simple system to set up. Now, it is now, because we did have some issues we were dealing with in the beginning, and a lot of you can attest to that. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We've developed this system from the bottom up, from scratch. So there's no other system like this, because we're like creating it as we go. So that's the cool thing about it. So it's really a unique setup. All right. Okay, so here's some examples of how much you can make. So example one, if a school raises $20,000, the school will retain $10,000, which is 50% of their campaign. Now, normally what I do as the closer for all the organizations, usually when they come at me and they want to raise $20,000 and that's their target goal, I usually try to get them to raise that, whether it be to double it or to triple it even. I've got a couple organizations I did end up tripling it because of the location and the cities that they were in. They were in big metropolis areas, so they could really, probably hit that goal pretty simple. And the schools were massive, so that really was kind of the drive for, maybe we should up it a little bit and really kind of allow you to go over the top of what you need. So the school will retain 50% of that, which is $10,000, and you will earn 15% of that, which is $3,000. So, and as they raise and grow, for example, $100,000, your 15% of that is $15,000. So, all right, let's see here.
Real quick question: do you do first responders like fire departments?
Yeah, I mean, if they want to hold a fundraiser, absolutely. I mean, they're more than welcome to hold a fundraiser. And we can do nonprofit and for-profit.
Okay,
So if a business needs to raise money to help them stay in business or to, because times are hard, I mean, everybody's kind of dealing with that now, I'm sure.
right.
Not been the friendliest to us right now.
Okay.
All right. So what makes this fundraiser better? A lot of reasons that I've always already pointed out as far as it's free. It's 100% free. It doesn't cost the organization, the school, the church, whoever it may be. It doesn't cost them a dime to have this fundraiser. So all they have to do is go to our org page, sign up. I'll get in contact with them if they need to be contacted. If not, they can just fill out the org page and get their campaign going themselves. I'll go in, review it. If everything matches up and I receive their, if they're nonprofit or I receive their 501, I'll take it from there and then get them activated right away. So I've been activating them almost daily now. So it's been fun. I'm enjoying it. And I
Good.
really want you agents to enjoy it as well too, just because, it's really an easy way to earn some extra money without a
Yes.
whole lot of physical labor required, just really networking, just
Yep.
spread the word. And the best part about it right there, it says fundraiser is literally residual fundraising. So it just never stops. And a lot of these organizations and schools can keep this campaign going year round. It doesn't have to be
Oh,
just for a certain amount of time. As long as
okay.
there's donations being made, their account will stay active and people can continue to get those benefits from being signed up to our discount programs and our rewards programs, things of that
Got it.
nature. Like it says right here on number 5, it's the only fundraiser that can actually put money back in the donors' pockets. And as we stated earlier, they get back more than what they donate. They save in savings and travel discounts and groceries. I mean, just your everyday use, you can save money and get major discounts in all those categories. All right. Number 1 email I get from new agents is, will I need to pay taxes on all my commissions that I make? Yes, because you are a 1099. You are an independent contractor. So you're doing this is your business. You treat it like a business, promote it like a business, and you'll see the benefits. And also, I had mentioned before, I'm going to get off topic just for a quick second. I am putting together a thing on the flip book that's been pretty successful for a couple agents. So I almost have the way I understand it put together to where trying to make it a simple walkthrough step by step to make it easy for people to set one up. So I first myself had to try to figure out what it's, how it can be beneficial and how it's
Yeah.
reaching such a large, broad audience as it is for a couple of agents that's using it now. So, because
Okay.
just one of my agents alone has got, I think I've got campaigns going for him right now on out of 40 something campaigns, he's got probably 38 of them are from different states. So it's just everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, he's so seeing how successful that was for him, I figured it was only right as your guys' leader to give you that upper hand as well. So I had to figure it out myself because I wasn't familiar with it. But now that I'm understanding it, I'm able to kind of create a little step-by-step guide on how to set it up and how to push and promote it.
Okay.
So,
Well appreciated, Sterling.
no problem. No problem. I think all the time about new ways to try to you know, like listening to the meetings that Sean holds and taking notes and trying to find other ways that might simplify things even more for you guys, because the easier things are for you, the more campaigns you're gonna have coming in, more organizations, schools, and that's what I want. So
Good.
your success will definitely be important to me. So, or is important to me. All right. And like I mentioned earlier, we talked about, you know, once they reach their target goal, they can cash out. And you know, within that 7-day period, everybody gets paid and on to the next campaign. All right. All right, so let me jump over here just to the website part. I'll go here into this is the agent back office that aren't familiar with it. And again, okay. It timed out on me. So just one second. Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, so here we are. All right, so we go back here and for those that are new, again, this is what you get when you become an agent. You get your own website, your own website to promote. This would be the URL you'll get. You'll actually enter in what you want the website link name to be right here. Then it'll automatically add it to our URL. And then these are some of the different templates that we have set up for, you know, different sports, different organizations, whether it be school, sports, colleges, churches. And, just going to show you an example one here. We watched this video last week. I'm going to play it again for the new folks. All right, so it kind of gives you an idea there of how each template will be set up accordingly. Let's see here, baseball template. Yeah, let's see who's got the baseball
Okay,
players.
I
in the
I'm
background.
sorry. I don't know if it's
I didn't
just
see it in
me.
my end.
Yeah, we're not seeing anything.
You're not? Okay, hold on.
No.
No.
It's like the screen is frozen. Okay.
All right, let me fix that. All right, how about now? Can you see it?
We can see your
Yes,
cursor
we
now.
can.
All right. Sorry about that. I think I just have too many windows open and I keep forgetting about them. They're timing out on me. All right, just one second. All right, so we got the church template there. I'm going to check out all the templates because I haven't looked at all of them yet. And also these templates can be personalized for each organization. So when they set up their donation page, they'll be able to personalize it by put their logo, school logo in there. There'll be a space for them down here at the bottom for them to put in their what they're raising their funds for and things of that nature. So you can really kind of go in and personalize them in pretty good detail. And it still keeps with the theme of everyone else's page as well. So,
Mhm.
right. And the back end allows you to, like I said, it allows them to track. Your back office also will allow you to track your campaigns that you have going that are active, the donations that are coming in, the donors that are doing the donating. So let's see. Back here's where you'll see the organizations that are active under you.
Okay,
I myself don't have any because I'm not really out there picking up organizations. I'm dealing with all your guys' organizations that you bring in. So this is more or less of just like a training page for me to show you different parts of the agent back office. So
Okay.
and here it'll be a list of all the organizations that campaigns that you have running. On the commissions page, it'll have a breakdown of what you're owed once the campaign ends. Then have your donation tracker, which allows you to track the donations coming in for your campaigns. And then the printable docs is going to be where you fill out your W-9. So once you become an agent, as soon as you sign up, become an agent, you'll be able to download the W-9, fill it out, send it back to us, and then we'll put it with your file. And then also, once you become an agent with us, you get access to those discounts and savings programs that everyone else gets access to. So you'll be able to
Okay.
use that for your benefit as well. So saving money on travel and groceries and just everyday shopping, rental cars. I mean, you name it. Whatever you can think of, it's there. It's available. So
All right.
in our different donation tiers for the organizations, we're kind of setting them up to let them be personalized. And actually, what we were talking about earlier is we have a contest going on right now for to help us kind of come up with the best tier setup for the donation platform as far as what the different donation tiers will be set up. And the best one gets if I remember correctly, guys, isn't it a lifetime membership for free?
It
Yes,
is,
yes,
that's correct.
lifetime.
Okay. I thought it was, but I just wanted to double check, make sure I was speaking correctly. All right. Let's see. Okay, so the org page, which I have up. All right. So we did add in the org's back office. I'm not going to show too much of this because this is more for my active agents and the organizations. We did put up a video for the organizations for you, some of you active agents that if you didn't know this, which I'm assuming you probably did, but if not, you know now, there's a how-to video in the back that walks them through the process on setting it up so they can't, really make any mistakes because it's a pretty much step-by-step setup. And again, this is mine that's set up. It's just for demo purposes. So if you want to give me a call, just write down this number right here, 555-5555. All right. Okay. Let's see what else we got here.
Is there an email that you could send out to organizations that you would like to prospect?
Yes, there's like in the, good question, actually. Let me all right. So in our agent back office, we have training videos, we have let's see, where's it at? All right, so right here in tools, there's a script, which is basically you introducing yourself. You could just take this and copy and paste it and into an email and send it just like that. And it gives a great explanation of what we're doing.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And then when you guys bring in the organizations to me, like once, you know, they click on your link, it takes them directly to the org page where they fill out to sign up to become an org. And it also gives them the opportunity to set up a meeting with me. And it's a one-on-one. So I'm face to face with them on here. And I really kind of go into detail the benefits of our program. Even though this
Okay.
script does break it down, there's a lot of questions that, you know, come up that we can't, you know, put all these questions in here. So that's where I come in and kind of answer and fill in all those blanks. And
Okay.
and as I spoke before, I'm right now carrying like a 98% closing rate on all the organizations we've got coming in. So
Good.
because I'm super passionate about this system. This system is
Yeah.
so just, I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, it's really a win-win for everybody, for
Yeah.
the agents, the organizations. I mean, it's just the donors, especially the donors, because they really benefit from it as well.
Right.
But if you're out there pushing the URL, we're launching their campaigns. We're getting them rocking and rolling. Now, another question that I get quite a bit is the minimum. What's the minimum an organization could raise? I'm trying to keep it above 2,500. So far, I've only had a couple small ones like that come in. For the most part, everybody's looking to raise a lot more funds for, you know, their goal, whether it be school for supplies or sports for equipment, and churches for whether it be trips or things of that nature. So that's where I take it. So really, again, you share your URL, just share that link, share, promote it everywhere you possibly can. And you'd be surprised at how fast people come in. Like there's going to be people coming in that you probably didn't even realize. Like I've gotten
Yeah.
agents that are reaching out to me going, I never even spoke to them. Nope, but you've been sharing your link, and that's why. So
Yeah.
a lot of these places are just looking for fundraisers that, one, they don't have to deal with any products. You know, they don't have to pay anything to sign up. So that's why they're coming to us, because we do everything for them. There's really no work for anybody other than you sharing your URL, and then that works sharing their URL.
Yes. Easy peasy.
Easy. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, Sterling, I had a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a meeting today with a potential client, and she did register, but she wasn't able to set up a meeting on the Calendly link. I don't know what happened, and she wasn't able to get onto the calendar. Is everything okay with that, or?
Yeah, no, it's working absolutely fine. Let me
I don't think so, Sterling, because
this-
Calendly gave my organization a different time than you have for the meeting.
say that again? I didn't hear you.
Yeah. Calendly gave my organization a different meeting time than you had. That's why
Oh, time
the
zone?
meeting was missed. No, it says 7 p.m. Eastern. She even sent me a screenshot of the reminder she got for the time, and then they actually thanked her for attending the meeting. But you had, the meeting was at 7:30, so you missed each other.
Is this Michelle?
It is.
Hi, Michelle.
Hey,
Yes,
there.
I actually went into the Calendly to see if the time zone was set correctly. And I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and it was not
Yeah.
on Eastern Standard Time, but it is now. So
What she showed me had Eastern, because she's in Connecticut. So what she showed me had Eastern Standard Time in the reminders. I don't know what happened.
Well, I went in to make sure everything says it the way it's supposed to say it. And then I just saved my settings. So I think we're going to be okay from moving forward. Because that's actually was the first time that happened that I'm aware of that's happened. Because every other Calendly meeting I've had scheduled, they show up or they don't show up for the most part. For the most part, everybody
She logged in
shows up.
at 7. Yeah, she logged in at 7. But after 15 minutes, she messaged me and said no one ever came in. And then when I asked you about it, you said you had it at 7:30. But now her reminder said 7. It was. Yeah.
I think we got it fixed though now, Michelle. So definitely tell her to go back and set up another one with me, and we'll get things going.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Hey,
And
Sterling,
the background image was missing again on the residual template.
Yeah, no, we'll get it straightened out.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey, Sterling, Carl, Stone Mountain.
Hi, Carl.
While we've been on the call, I decided to go in and set up a test organization.
Okay.
I did not get a notification. I was checking spam, just doing some things while everybody else was speaking. I'm on the organization page now, but as far as a follow email to set up a meeting with you, I didn't get any notification from Calendly or anything.
Okay. Hold on just 1 second.
It's the John Doe. It just says pending.
Yeah. Okay. I took my screen off there for a minute. You guys don't see it, right? Okay. Just 1 second here. Let me go into that. Okay. Thank you very much, Carl, for doing that, because you just enlightened me to something. The email that I have attached to that requires me to do a security update on it.
More of verifying?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit more than that because of the information that we handle through that. So I have like a 2-step verification I have to do.
I just experienced that doing something else somewhere else. That's why I said it.
I was just jotting some things down here so I don't forget. Okay. All right. So we're going to kind of open this up for these last 10 minutes for some more conversation. If you guys like, if anybody else has any other questions or concerns that you want.
Sterling, Bill McClure. I was kind of late on the call.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Did we get the determination of whose strategy was best for the 3 tiers of donations?
Well, tonight at midnight is the end of the entries, accepting
Oh,
the
okay.
entries. And
Okay.
then all those have been forwarded to Sean because they're coming to me and then I'm forwarding them to him.
Okay.
So
And
that way he doesn't get a bunch of other random emails. He's just getting that stuff.
And the other question is my weekly question.
What's that?
Sub-agencies?
I have no answer for you right now on
You've
that.
had no word, okay.
I have no word. I
got
only
about
talked to
20.
Sean.
I got about 20 in the wings.
I've only talked to Sean maybe twice in the past week. Once was today. He was letting me know that he wasn't, that he was sick and that he wasn't going to be able to make it this evening. And then last week when I was forwarding him some questions and stuff that we had from last week, I sent him all that information. So
Are we having a call Thursday this week?
yes,
Okay.
yes. The agent training calls start this Thursday at 8 p.m. So you
Okay.
guys, I don't know if you've gotten an email for it yet or not, but you will be getting one. Probably like he does the Monday meetings, he'll probably send it to you Monday or excuse me, Thursday or Wednesday.
Okay.
So, but yes, that was actually one of the things he wanted me to make sure to let everyone know for all the active agents that agent training, that one-on-one training starts Thursday at 8. So I might be on some of those here and there, but for the most part, I'm going to just be handling Monday calls, just the introduction of the company to new and potential agents. And, but I'll probably be on some of them just so I'm connected and I know what's going on. So
Have we got any feedback on how the donations are coming in?
as far as like, are
The
they
ones
coming
that are-
in?
Yeah, the ones that are live, let's say they got a $20,000 goal. Are they on track to make it quickly?
That is actually on my list of accesses. Like I need some passwords, login and passwords for some stuff. So so I can start seeing that as well. But I've been so busy. I keep forgetting to ask them for credentials for myself to be able to get in and see where the progress is on that. So, but I now have notes. But as far as my understanding, yes, all that can be seen. All that tracking can be seen.
My thinking ever since day one has been the people that don't travel, if they realize there's enough benefit in the discounts on restaurants, discounts on entertainment, discounts on shopping, and to feature that, because I don't know what the percentage of people that travel, but I live in Florida and I don't travel because I live in Florida. But
Right.
in general, I think you'd be surprised how many people don't travel.
Oh yeah,
Especially,
that's why they have, the option of talking about like where they get their savings and things
well,
like
that's
that.
why I suggested a long time ago on grocery coupons because everyone shops.
Oh yeah, I believe he's gonna add some of that stuff to that.
Right.
I believe that's
But it's
already
about the same
either
time
in-
we'll get the sub agent thing. It's about the time.
Yeah, I feel like that's already like our tech guy, I believe, is already like installing that, like implementing that
That'd be-
coupon
That'd be
program.
great.
So you guys keep me busy now. I've got all kinds of notes I need to reach out to him about, which is good because some of these things are stuff that I needed to talk to him about anyway. And just like I said, I've been so busy with the organizations that I've kind of pushed everything else off to the side. So
Well, tell them to get
Okay.
back from Hawaii. Tell them to get back from Hawaii. Get to work.
yeah, I think he's I think he's laying in bed miserable right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he said he's feeling terrible. So I just told him to get better, and I would take care of tonight. So, all right. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, Sterling, this is James.
James, Texas.
Correct.
All right. How you doing?
Doing good. Thanks for returning my emails a little bit earlier about the content. And yeah, I know that that's of course, for me, that's a big thing, having that content, being able to have that tangible. Because I am starting to get in a phase where I'm doing more one-on-one meetings with the organizations or people that are interested in the actual fundraiser.
Awesome.
I think one of the questions that was raised this afternoon in my meeting was, the client had mentioned, she said, I don't know if you recognize it, but she said there are a lot of people that, are not donating as much as they used to. And she brought up the fact, like our school district, one of their big organizations that takes care of like the top 10 students and different things of that nature, they used to receive like, tens and thousands of dollars worth of, donations from the companies that they were associated with. But then now their things are like, they're only receiving like 2,500 versus the 10,000. And she made reference to the point of marketing, like really like taking she said, because I showed her the video and everything when we had lunch this afternoon, and it really sparked interest with her. But the pause for her is because of such a new fundraiser, what was, how would people be attracted to it? How, like a video is okay, but to be able to get your network base to be able to donate at those different levels, even though they know that there's a cause. I expressed to her, I said, well, listen, I said, the main thing about it is, I think from my perspective, I understand that most people, they like to know what they're getting out of it. It's not, I mean, I donate to some of my students, baseball clubs and, band boosters and choir and stuff like that. I don't get nothing out of it. It's just to help them. But I think we're seeing, and I think we're coming to a place where what we have is a strong offer. It's just how, how can we market it in a way to make it like super appealing to people, to say, you know what, I see the benefit, and I can, I see the benefit of donating, but I'm getting this in return. I know we got trainings coming up and stuff like that, but that was a big concern for her. She wants to follow through and do it. She said, hey, I'll try it, but
Okay.
I think that if there's a way that maybe with the content that you are putting together that we'll be able to have for them, because again, her question was, well, what are the rewards? What are the savings, outside of travel? What is it locally that our people around here would benefit from? I mean, I told her, theme parks and restaurants and different things of that nature.
Grocery stores. I mean, literally your everyday shopping, or your, whether, like I said before, whether it's travel, shopping, rental vehicles, whatever the case may be, there's savings for just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really kind of like keyword, where you just kind of punch in what first, there's going to be categories they select from on where they want to apply their savings. So once they go into those categories, select what category they want to apply their savings to, then it'll pull up a list of hundreds, if not thousands of different companies that are involved.
So I'm gonna throw this out there, because let's say if I'm that client and I'm trying to get the savings, let's say at a restaurant, I point click. Is it something that I print out as a QR code, or is it something that is downloaded on my, is downloaded to my email, to which I present to the towards the restaurant or something? Because I mean,
it ranges. It ranges. So it'll be like you may get like a QR code or a scannable code. You may get like a coupon code, like a number and letter series. it really just depends on where they apply it to. You know, like if they're looking at Kroger's or whatnot, you know, Kroger's will have their own way of giving you that coupon or that QR code or whatnot. So it's just going to be kind of vary from store to store or company to company on how they present the discount.
Maybe a gift
Okay.
card too might do.
What's that?
Maybe a gift card also might be relevant. Maybe might be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and if it's, you know, something that, because most of the time when savings are presented like that, so in a lot of cases they'll give you an option. Do you want a scannable code, or do you want a, you know, like an actual numerical and alphabetical code, you know, whether it's just a series of numbers and letters that you just punch in. You know,
Well,
'cause some of the older crowd may not know how to use the QR scanners, so they still keep it old school, just with regular coupon, like a printable coupon.
Yeah,
Right,
I think
right.
what I think as the company continues to grow and expand, and I know that this platform will, we eventually, as a suggestion, I think we're probably going to have to move into a phase where we actually have a an app that really can be
It's
a
already
little bit
being
more.
discussed.
Okay,
We're already talking about it.
okay.
Yep,
I'll leave that alone. I
no,
just, like I
James,
said,
that's a great thing to bring up because yeah, we're already talking about having our own app. So
yeah.
that
Well, it's all
will
about
be kind of,
convenience. I think people don't mind. People don't mind, you know. I think, and again, it's just really seeing the big picture, the benefit of
sure.
why this fundraiser is the fundraiser to deal with, and why they should invest into it, or excuse me, not invest in it, but why they should support it. You know, I mean, my client today was like, James, she said, you know, our market is way different out here. You know, I'm in a military community, so it's like, you know, the idea of doing something new is very daunting for her. It's not real exciting. She said, I like to be the first to do stuff, but she said, I know how our market is out here and supporting, you know, her foster care program and stuff like that. So I just reassured her. I said, you know, listen, you're known well. I had the idea. I said, well, maybe we can get some businesses involved in basically supporting you. And because I know, like, I used to work for a service station, and our boss would always give us like a bonus. So maybe some businesses could purchase more than one membership. Maybe we get businesses to purchase like 5 or 6 memberships at $100 or something like that, and offer that to their employees as a benefit. I don't know. I had, you know, just sitting up being creative to say, well, this is how you get more people to know about what you're offering through the fundraiser. I said, there's ways of doing it. It's just that we just kind of have to think outside the box for everybody's market. Our market out here in Central Texas may be different from maybe a market out there in Connecticut or Las Vegas or something like that. So we've got to be really open to that with our clients. And again, you've been closing these deals for weeks now. And so I know once you speak to her that it'll be a win. These are just conversations that I'm having with potential clients and their concerns, you know, so I'm just throwing it out there.
So again, James, like in your back office, you have the pitch, obviously. You know, you probably have all that information in that pitch memorized as far as how to go about speaking to this organizations or whatnot. That's what the Thursday training is really going to drill to all the agents, is how to approach the organizations and how
Can you
to
get it? Oh,
present to them.
sorry.
And once I really think it's going to be a big help, but I understand what you're saying as far as, you know, creating the big picture first. So hold on, you got me writing down some more notes, James. Give me 1 second. And as far as all the promotional value, that will be up. We'll have that up by this weekend. So we're going to get all the tangible promotional value for you guys up, so you guys can start utilizing that to your benefit as far as passing out your cards with your QR code, just to really simplify your networking. So, and also these will be digital templates too, so you can take the digital template. Not only, you know, can we do it in print, but we can also do a digital template where you can just put that template on your page or on your social media page along with your URL or whatnot, and promote that all at the same time. So there's a visual along with just, you know, not just a URL. So
Okay, no, that's great. I will do my best to try to, well, I can't really promise I'll make the Thursdays, but I'll be able to go back in and look at the videos and stuff, because I have youth orchestra rehearsals that night. But I'll definitely go back in and research the training and stuff of that nature. And thanks
yeah,
again.
because that is going to be critical. That's going to be the most important training you guys will receive, will be those Thursday night meetings.
Okay. For her to reach back out to you on the calendar,
yep.
I'll have her to, I guess, maybe go back in. I asked if you could reach out to her, but I'll see if she can go back in and get on your calendar, because this afternoon we weren't able to get on to get on it at all.
Yeah, that issue will be addressed this evening. So everything will be good to go after tonight.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, guys, anybody else got any questions before we wrap it up tonight?
Yes, I would like to say wonderful greetings on to all. I want to be able to point out, even though there are many that are coming in new, some that are experienced or versed in interacting with people in the different professions, I would like to say that the industry itself pertaining to travel is a very large industry. And the uniqueness of the way that this is being set up is a very easy format of doing what people do anyway. So whether if they take part in this new way of doing what they already doing anyway, they're going to continue doing it anyway. This makes it even more of a plus to do it, because people are going to donate as they donate anyway. This just gives an extra compliment, more of a reward for doing something that they're going to do anyway. As far as organizations that are out there, it's not so much as that, and in truth, what they particularly can get from doing what they are using the reasoning for making a donation anyway. It's for the benefit of whatever that organization, foundation, club, company,
for the cause.
That's it. Yep. The reward just happens to be something in addition as a compliment. It is not the selling factor alone. The reason why people make donations is for their already reasoning.
Correct.
And so I wanted to highlight it. Being in the industry for a long time, started as far with the memberships and everything for many years, seeing people go away on vacations and things, coming back with a new family member.
Yeah.
4 months later, those type of things. People being stranded at airports and happen to know someone that has the discounts, and at that precise moment they didn't, so they were no longer stranded because the accommodations had transportation to transport them from the airport to their physical property for lodging. I've seen and witnessed all of that as well. These
different You're absolutely correct.
All these benefits, that's just a compliment. Icing on the cake.
Exactly right. It's not the reason to donate, it's just the reward for donating.
Yes.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yes.
The reason, obviously, is because you want to support the cause. And,
exactly.
And if there's a big thank you note that comes with some benefits, then you're just winning. That's what I call it. You're just winning.
Exactly. Giving an example also, there's in regards to university, I didn't catch this deal because it was I say deal, this arrangement, it was sometime last year in which it was being structured. But the university, for example, was awarded 1.25 million to assist in assisting the students with better assistance from faculty and everything. Now, seeing the award letter and everything, in that structure, people are going to do it. They're going to donate. They're going to contribute for all their reasons that they choose to, and for all the right reasons that is presented. So any organization out there that's raising funds for whatever the cause is, let them show the quality of the cause itself that complements either people that are already a part of donating to them on a regular basis, recurring basis, or with the marketing, here we go, with the marketing outside of any radius area, it increases that many more people, especially when we're looking at how many people can you reach based on social media, based on television, based on, as far as infomercials, based on radio, all these different other facets increases the magnitude of how many people you're going to reach, not only based on your area in which you're in, based on what you normally would have done in previous years. This changes the whole dynamics of everything. You're not limited to how many people you can reach or how many different levels of people you can reach.
That's the benefits of technology and social media, you know, all the platforms, because you can I never had like a Twitter or a Instagram or anything like that until this program started. Then I went out and I have all of them now. And now I'm so busy closing, you know, your guys' organizations and getting your campaigns launched that I'm not even utilizing them. But I know they're there. So there will come a point, hopefully one day, where I can do that. But right now, you guys are my primary focus. So
I've seen the grocery program work. I've seen the movie discount work. I've seen the car rental discounts work. I've seen the hotel and accommodations work. And so many of the different benefits that work.
Yeah, over the years. You're getting huge savings, you know, like they said, they range from 25, 50, 75% off, 70% off. I mean, it's a win-win. Again, like you said, Noble Hiram, it's about the cause and not about necessarily the reward. We're the ones giving them the reward because they're supporting the cause.
Yeah.
So just to add it, like you said, icing on the cake, that clears it up. So
being a great someone, doing what you already do anyway, we're willing to do this.
Yeah, and think about, I mean, I'm sure everybody here at some point has donated to some cause, and 9 times, let's just say 99% of the time when you donate to a cause, you're not getting anything back. You're just donating because you want to help. You know, you want to help them achieve their goal or whatever the case may be.
I got Girl Scout cookies back.
Okay, well that's that comes with diabetes. You know, that's but no, kind of like touching base on what Noble Hiram was saying was that's why we do what we're doing. You know, we want to help you guys obviously make money, but you know,
I mean, one of our big claims is the donors save more than they're going to donate, or as much as they're going to donate. I think we need to substantiate that, like whatever guy, James, I think, was saying. That's a great idea that we bring in, besides travel, showing all those nice discounts at hotels. We show discounts at the grocery store, discounts at one good one is Dick's Sporting Goods, 50%. That's dynamic. The other one's Longhorn, $5. I mean,
I've actually used the Dick's discount already myself because I'm a golfer. So
how'd you use it?
Golf balls.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, like the guy said before, was it a code?
Digital coupon. Just a
Coupon.
digital coupon. Yep. They
Nice.
could scan it. They could scan it with their gun there.
So you just put it on your phone.
Just hold it up and they scan it, and there you
Nice.
go. Yeah.
So I think
went-
that would be particularly good for baseball teams, football teams that are trying to raise money. The kids can also go
For the dicks. Yeah.
to make purchases.
Exactly.
There's so many things that comes as far as in discounts. We're naming a few. It's tons of discounts.
Thousands.
We're just naming a few. Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
so many. We're naming a good selection or a good amount, but it's so many pertaining to everyday life things.
Yeah, I was looking up some of the stores because I never even heard of them before. I didn't know they existed. And now I got some of them bookmarked on my, on my computer because I want to go check them out.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it just the companies that are participating in these discount programs is just about everything you can think of. Every fast food, every grocery, every shopping. I mean, just everything. Everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody's offering discounts. So we just happen to have the system that allows us to capitalize on that. So
Yes, like a database of all these amazing discounts. A database full.
thousands of
Yeah.
companies. Yeah.
And the donors have access to it. The agents have access to it.
Yes.
That's win-win all the way around.
Exactly.
I love it.
And that's the cool part about it is it's when the donor donates, they get an option on where they want to apply their discount. So like I was speaking earlier about categories, categories, once you select a category, then that opens up into a whole array of things. And then it's got a search engine. So you can just type in what store you want to apply your discount, or you see what they're offering, type in that store, it'll pull up what they're offering in that program.
That's
So
why it's
I
so important to have
Yeah.
that
We
app.
need, we
because
need
if
more
it's on the
details
phone-
on that so we can share that with potential fundraisers. I mean, with potential.
And I am putting
organizations.
together something for you guys. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm trying to put some visual stuff together. But just know that I do it when I get a little allotted time, because I work a regular job until 4 p.m. And then as soon as I get off work, I'm on calls with organizations from then until about 10:30 p.m. my time.
There's a lot of commitment.
Hey, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys because if you win, I win.
I just put on the chat a good link. It's a good link where that has all the benefits.
Oh yeah, right there, the Fun Travel Fundraiser. Yep, that's a good one. It'll show you a lot of the benefits.
It shows you all of them.
and more that's being added. It's an evolution of
Here, I'm actually going to create a hot link for that.
Where the heck is Pita Pit?
I have no idea.
Never heard of that one.
Like I said before, there was places I never even knew existed.
Edible arrangements.
That I've used before. Sometimes you just got to send yourself something to the office to make you think that you're loved,
I know, right?
It says Nike online 40%, Lands End 50%.
Yeah, there's tons and
Those are some
tons of
nice
discounts.
numbers. Dick,
All right, folks. Well, we're gonna go ahead. It's warning me right now that it's about to kick me off. So I've already gone over 18 minutes of my allotted time, but that's okay. I've got this stuff here. I'm gonna finish putting this visual aid together for you guys. Just all I ask is maybe give me another week, and I should have some pretty cool stuff for you. I'm already in the process of creating it. I just have to make it professional and presentable.
Great point.
Aside from that, I appreciate everybody who showed up tonight. Thursday meeting, I'll probably see you guys there since it's going to be the first one. And I'm excited where it goes from here. So keep spreading the love, keep spreading the links out there. And like I said, we can keep helping people and making a difference in the world. We can do it together as a team. So
Awesome.
Thanks for your help, Sterling.
Awesome.
Thanks, Sterling.
Awesome job.
Thank
everybody
you.
have a great night. Okay. Enjoy your week.
All right.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
you too.
All right.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.